the Sixth Man of the Year award in the NBA with his teammate Lou Williams and Dennis Schroeder. Doncic kicks it. Finney-Smith comes up short. And Harrell hits the ground, and it's going to be on Doncic.
Oh, now Doncic just looked down, and look who's coming off the bench. Make sure Doncic just looked down at Montrezl Harrell while he was on the ground. And as a player, that's something you can't do to me, or I'm going to jump up and ask you what you're looking at, what you're looking down at. So when we see this situation again, that's where that kind of stemmed from. But we said it in the open, and this is a heavyweight fight, and both teams are ready to go.
Double tech here. Harrell and Doncic each getting a tee.
I'd like to see this double tech, though. I know it's the playoffs. I don't want... So, no, that's not a double tech. That's a tech on LUKA Doncic. That's not a double tech. Luka's the only one that threw his left arm, and he threw Montrezl Harrell to the ground. Now, he said, stop flopping, big man. That's when I got to get up and show you what a flop is. But again, you love the heart of Luka, but that should not have been a double foul. Every time one guy falls and they get in each other's face, it's not double. Sometimes that can be perceived as a cop-out.
Spice in this game early as Doncic will head to the bench. 17-15 Clippers.
As Kawhi says, the board man gets paid. 23-21 is the rebounding advantage for the Mavs.
How is that not a tech on Morris? There you go, KP. That's what you need, KP.
Wow.
You don't need to get tossed.
Agreed.
Sam Cassell from the Clippers bench, along with Tyronn Lue coming out, and Maverick assistant coaches Jamal Mosley and Darrell Armstrong stepping out on the floor.
Just let them do all that to you. You got to stand up for yourself. That's what happens in playoff ball.
You haven't seen what can happen in the playoffs.
What we saw happen, I don't think you can argue with it.
That's what I was just talking about.
Yeah.
You know, you got to use proper. That's incredible.
That is brutal.
It's resolve, man, and not overreacting to moments like that. Wow.
Porzingis, second technical, and ejected.
Wow.
Including
has to be held responsible for his actions. Players know when they have a technical foul, they should know that anything that happens afterward.
They're seeing it firsthand, but Doncic, despite having all those turnovers, showing what he's made of in a tough situation as Leonard drives and finishes.
And these are tough shots. The switch, the pick and roll, the ability to turn the corner and finish in traffic. And how about on the other end? Luka, because of all the shooting on the floor with him, that's bad defense. That's great offense, but that's awful defense. Great look for Beverly.
Doncic spins inside, flips it up and in. Doncic fakes, leans in, bang shot is good. 38 points for Doncic.
So good. And this kid is developing, and Marquese Chriss with a block. Jackson, and there's Marquese Chriss with a rebound.
Did you see Doncic smile right afterwards like, yeah, you got me?
Bowman comes away with it. Oh, behind the play, you got something going on. This isn't good.
Marquese Chriss
and Doncic
pushed Doncic like 10 feet just now.
Yeah, this, a lot of smart people got in the way of this escalating.
I saw Doncic smile at him after he blocked his shot. That was maybe a hostile smile because they got tangled up, and then Marquese Chriss just unleashed a monster push.
Marquese said, you know, go to replay. I promise you, you'll take a look at what happened here. And believe me, the officials will, because you had bodies flying.
Well, Marquese Chriss is just saying he reacted to something. He's saying Doncic must have done something first. Here's the rebound. Doncic is just trying to swipe down at it. You see Chriss smile at him there like, yeah, I see what you're doing. You're just trying to antagonize, irritate me. And here comes the push. Watch this.
We had him by the arm and then the two-hand shove. But as you said, that happened on the initial swipe on the rebound, and then the Porzingis swipe on the rebound. And there's no punches there. It's just it's a two-hand shove.
Look at Draymond Green on the bench. Just I like this. I want all the smoke. I wish I was in the game.
Yeah, the good thing is that Nobody's injured. Everything's all right. The officials will sort it out here. Marquese is going to get a tee at a minimum.
Well, you love the energy Marquese Chris has played with. He put a lot of energy into that shove.
Well, you've been in there for rebounds. You know, one guy whacks at you with one arm, the other guy whacks at you with the other arm.
Yeah.
And you're sort of like, you know, I'm a little tired of guys swinging at me when I'm grabbing the board. And
yeah. And he swiped down as a little below the belt too. And you saw Marquese Chris react right after he did that, and you could tell something was going to happen.
You know, this starts on the rebound. I mean, that's the issue, is that block shot, and then he's got something to say.
Yeah.
Then on the rebound, there's whack one, there's whack two, and then you get the, all right, you're holding my arm, I'm kind of sick of you, get away from me.
Yeah, you could tell Doncic was looking for opportunities to get some whacks in there.
And then everybody in the NBA is a fake tough guy. Oh. So you got him once, and now his buddy in Porzingis, he's going to whack him again.
Yeah, and trust me, Doncic has way better aim than that. That was terrible aim on the swipe down.
And then you have Doncic on this. He's holding Chris's arm right there. And he's still holding his arm, still grabbing his arm.
Chris
and
is
Marquese
saying, "Get off me."
had enough of it.
Over, man. A nice play by Doncic. Doncic with a nice move, and that will be no doubt about it. As the referees are trying to figure out place, going to the bench, bloodied up with a shot to the face, as he will sit down and be covered up, as we see here, as Van Rossum goes down and gets the turnover from Doncic. Doncic goes up strong, and Place will take this shot as Doncic tries to fend off the defender right there and gives a nice little shot to Place in the face. And look at Doncic, the young 18-year-old who goes over to the bench. The foul, talks to the ref, and as he talks to the ref, Doncic decides to go to the basket, and Doncic will be called for the offensive foul. And that will be LUKA Doncic's second foul of this first half. So he's having some issues right now, and Jeffrey Taylor will check in for Felipe Reyes, as Madrid will go very small here with the lineup of Doncic, J.C. Carroll, Machulis at the 4, Tompkins at the 5, and LUKA Doncic has lost a little bit of his composure and is walking off the floor as he was called for a technical foul, it looks like. And there's some craziness going on here as he was walking off the floor, comes back to talk to the referee. And it looks as though, I believe LUKA has been ejected from the game, and that definitely gets the fans going here. The fans are up and at the referees, and that is useless.